Hi there, it's Carrie Griffiths here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can learn how to sing by yourself. Now, the short answer is I don't really believe a person can learn how to sing properly by themselves, but you can definitely learn how to sing in tune, and you can definitely hold a tune well enough to be able to sing at a karaoke, feel comfortable singing at a family gathering or a friend's party, something like that. If you are planning a professional singing career, I definitely don't recommend trying to learn all of singing mastery by yourself. Okay, the techniques that you do need specific training, and in order to be able to create and build a long, fulfilling professional career without damaging your voice, you definitely need some vocal training with a coach of some sort at some point. Okay, so that's the warning aside. But for those of you who like to sing for fun and you like to be able to sing, just maybe improve and enhance your singing a little bit more and maybe boost your confidence, this video is for you. So before we dive in, remember to click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like the video, and remember to share it with someone that you think is going to enjoy it. Okay, so let's dive into it. Singing is something that everyone can do. If you have a voice and you have the will to do it, you can learn how to sing. YouTube is, I post vocal training videos on YouTube all the time. There are hundreds here, and there are lots of vocal coaches who do. What I would recommend is that you find someone who teaches in the right style, whose tutorials are a style that you are comfortable with, and that you don't just try and dive in and go for the big belty high notes straight away. Start small, okay? Start with the range that you're comfortable with and work step by step. If you have got the budget to buy a course, then I'm not a fan of online courses because A, most people don't finish them, and B, you don't get the feedback that you need to make sure that you're not damaging your voice and that you're doing the techniques and the warm-ups and all of the exercises in the right way. But if that's the route you want to go down, there are lots of courses that you can find all over the internet. Please don't go for the cheapest one. Please do some research. You can usually test and sample some of the lessons within those courses. So I definitely recommend that you if that's what you're going to do, spend some time doing the research on those courses and then buy the best one that you can afford, not the cheapest. Another way that you can learn to sing by yourself is, as I say, by using YouTube videos if you don't have the budget to buy a course or join a membership. Now, if you're going to rely on YouTube videos, I would definitely recommend choosing tutorials that actually take you through what it is you need to do before you start the exercises. Most of the time in my tutorials, that's what I do. And it's not a replacement for a voice coach, but it's definitely better than just diving in and trying to do it by yourself and guessing. Now, what happens if you don't have a voice coach or if you don't have someone who knows how to sing to be able to guide you and actually knows what they're doing technically, then what you will do is you will start to create habits that make it easier to get to do what it is you're trying to do. For example, if you're trying to project, most people who haven't had training or have had bad training will push, force and strain their voice and start to cause damage. You can hear that they have maybe husky voices or croaky voices, or that their voice sounds a little bit different after they've been projecting. That happens a lot. Another thing that you will probably do is that you will sing vibrato in the wrong way. So a lot of singers that I know who haven't had training or haven't had very much training sing vibrato in their throat, and this isn't necessarily wrong, but there is a correct way to sing vibrato in your throat. I don't recommend it, but there is a way. So what I would recommend is that you find the tutorials that actually give you some teaching. So there are some really good YouTube channels. I used to recommend Jacob's Vocal Academy. What I love about Jacob's Vocal Academy is that there are lots and lots of warm-ups. The downside is that there is absolutely no training involved. There is no guidance involved. Another one that I love is Verba Vocal. I think they're called Verba Vocal, and she is a West End singer, and she gives a little bit of guidance and a little bit of tutoring in her lessons, but I love her style. I love the way that she delivers the vocal warm-ups and the vocal exercises in her videos. So there's two that I like, but again, they don't really have much guidance and very much actual training. There are singing apps that you can use. There are lots and lots and lots of apps. I am not a fan of singing apps for many, many reasons. Mainly because, again, you don't get the guidance that you need to be making sure that your voice is safe, that you're not causing any damage, and that you're not training in any bad habits. I will list some of them. I'm going to admit I haven't actually tried any of them. I don't think it's a good use of my time to test apps because I don't recommend apps. But if you want to use apps, that's the route you want to go down, then there is a list in the description that you can try out. And there are also some app reviews online. I don't have any, but there are quite a few of those that you can find. Do your research and buy or subscribe to the best app that you can afford. Again, please don't go for the cheapest. Now, before you do start, or if you've already started to train your voice at home and you're going to continue, then make sure that you always warm up before you sing. Make sure that you're drinking lots of water, you're staying hydrated, drinking lots of good fluids. Try to avoid caffeine if you can. If you've got central heating on at home, then maybe have a bowl of water on the radiator if it's possible, or have some kind of moisture around so that your voice isn't getting dry. Make sure that you get a lot of sleep, and try to avoid dairy when you are singing, or if you have gigs when you're gigging, because it causes a lot of mucus buildup in and around your vocal cords, making it quite gloopy. So the main thing to remember is to keep your voice safe, to choose the best thing that you can afford, and if you haven't got the budget for singing lessons and you're serious about singing and you are planning to build a professional career, save up the money to get the best voice coach that you can afford. Now, for those of you who are ready to have some training but not quite ready for one-to-one lessons or even for group lessons, then you can join my membership. Now, my membership hub is Singing Genius, and this is a community of singers, and this is real live training at an affordable price. So if you feel like you're limited by time and or by your budget, this will work for you. Now, what we do at Singing Hub is that I've put lots of extra content in there that you can't find anywhere else. So there's exclusive content, there are extra tutorials, and when you join our Access All Areas, you will get a weekly singing lesson, and you will get a monthly live masterclass workshop and Q&A with me every single month. Now that's for 90 minutes, so it's a good long time. And what I do within that masterclass is that I will give you an actual tutorial. It's interactive, and at the end of the tutorial we do a warm-up, we do the technical exercises, and you can actually have the chance, the opportunity to sing for me, and I will give you some feedback. And that's at a really, really affordable rate. I've made it my mission to reach a minimum of 10,000 singers every single year, and by creating this Singing Genius Hub, I'm able to reach so many more singers than just working one-to-one, or even working with groups of singers as well. So the membership, the Singing Genius, is really to give everyone a chance to get access to some personal live training. So do join us in there. The description is in the box. Would love to help you on your singing journey. If that's still not an option for you yet, then keep watching, keep coming back here, because I will be creating more ways that singers can work with me at a more affordable rate. I'll see you very soon. Stay hydrated. Ciao!